Hello everybody, I got my wisdom teeth removed like last Thursday, and I just decided that I wanted to do a live stream, because I got this new wheel that I don't even think I've showed off on my channel yet. Actually, I might have. Anyways, I found this mod in beamng, and I'm like, yeah, I need to do a live stream, because I have not done anything on my YouTube channel in a couple weeks now, so I was like, this might be a good thing to start back with. So, yeah. I'll be driving with my new wheel today. It's been a week, so that's why I'm able to talk. I can kind of move my mouth now. Yeah. Behold the Aegis MRAP armored truck. I think this is a variation of the D series. Or the MD series, sorry. This is only 7 megabytes, so let's hope that it's, like, good and not broken. And let's find some more mods. Oh, we have the Burnside Lakewood. Actually, I'll test that out now, because that's should be like a variant of the D series. Let's see. It could be a thing of its. Oh no, it's over here. We have a Lakewood extended cab, and that's like it for what it starts with. So, all right, let's see. Okay, it looks like it comes stock from the factory with a bed cover. I guess it's still loading or something. You open up the bed cover, you get lights. It looks like, and you lose a ton of trunk space or bed space because of these. I guess they cover the wheel wells, I can say that. I don't know any of the rest of the point. I'm thinking that's like a glitch of like the light glitching through. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like some of the decals are glitched. Let's try to control R this. Okay, that didn't do anything. I don't know why we have jet thruster things. This is very laggy, this one. Yeah, let's open the hood. I don't know why it's so laggy. It might have something to do with all the textures not loading. Yeah, it looks like it has the generic 4.5 liter. Could be 5.5 liter, I don't know. Let's check really quick. It's a 4.5. Alright, interior, starter up. Not as quiet as I would have thought for a luxury car. It still sounds like a work truck. It sounds good when you rev it up though. It goes up to 5,000 is the red line. This specific one's an automatic. I'm not sure if there's any Lakewood variants that are manuals. I'm sure, yeah, you can put a manual on there, but I'm not sure, like, stock from factory if there is. Let's check really quick. Automatic. Yeah, just a bunch of automatic ones. So if you were gonna buy the Lakewood, this is the connected to the Lincoln Blackwood or something. I can say that the power steering feels really well. That never happened. I dislike the beamng AI. There can be nobody on the other road and they'll still wait like 5 minutes before turning. Anyways, accelerates pretty quick. I mean, it's the D series 4.5 liter engine. It's the basic engine you get with all the D series, most of them at least. Honestly, in this truck, I would have preferred to have it come stock with the 5.5 liter V8. But hey, I'm not complaining, because the 4.5 does tow very well. Although I am worried, like, about having, like, if you were to have this truck, realistically, I mean, maintenance would be a lot more expensive than the normal D series, since it's rebadged under their more luxurious brand. But, I mean, we're probably not getting the best mileage. We're probably getting around, like, 16 miles per gallon or so. We're running at, like, 70 miles per hour right now, and we are getting at like 2,000 RPM, but earlier we were at 3,000 RPM. So yeah, see, just downshifted, I think. Now we're back at 3,000 RPM. I let off the gas a little bit. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing. This is not how I drive in real life. I'm just trying to get a good test out of this. I'm not sure if this is four-wheel drive, because I know it's not all-wheel drive. I'm sure this variant is rear-wheel drive. The suspension does not feel different at all, to be honest. I still think that the normal D-Series has all the same suspension as the rest of them. I'm pretty sure mods don't really like to change that either for some reason, because I think the biggest two things, in my opinion, that make a car feel luxurious is the suspension and the power steering, and also the sound. Like, no sound being able to get into the inside. And probably a good sound system, but that's more than two things, so I'll let it slide. It turns really well. It's kind of annoying, this is in my personal opinion, that the smallest variant is an extended cab, but that's just because I'm not a big fan of extended cabs. It's either crew cab or single cab. I don't like the rest of the models. In real life I have a club cab, which is basically just a shorter extended cab. That's what Dodge calls it. And it's annoying because it's a hard shell. The back doors don't open, so it's a pain in the ass to get somebody back there. And right now I'm driving this truck with one hand. It doesn't feel very top heavy, surprisingly. It's kind of drifting off to the side a little bit. The crash physics seem pretty realistic. It corrects its stuff alright. In terms of turning, it does feel pretty luxurious. Now this is the early model. Let's respawn it really quick. I want to look into the back seat, see how much room you get in the base model. That's actually quite a bit of room. I'm surprised. I could probably fit back there at 6 foot. Okay, I want to see how big the biggest variant is, because if that has that much room, I want to see how much room the other variants have. And like if they come with the bigger engines by default. I'm probably, there we go. Like what? I just cannot see them. It's so stupid. Okay, here we got a four-wheel drive one, and we have, okay. Do we not have crew caps? Okay, we do. Lakewood SXL crew cab. Automatically spawning it in. I can see the front suspension kinda bump a little bit. Like it's not tight enough or whatever. Okay, these have actual doors. These have a ton of room in the back. Then again, the truck is huge. Wait, it comes stock with a V10? I mean, sounds like something Ford would do. This is not a V10. This is not, there's no way this is a V10. No, this is a V8. Why does it say V10? I don't even have a V10 option. I mean, I do, but that's RK's engines. That's weird, because I don't think that's the model name or anything. Let's see what she sounds like. Sounds pretty much exactly the same. It has the same engine. It's going to be a lot slower. I can assume it's a lot heavier because of that extra room in the back. And it's a lot more top heavy. It just feels like a lot more boaty to drive also. And that's to be expected. Although it does come with a navigation system. I'm not sure if the last truck came with that. The brakes feel good somehow. With how long the truck is, I'm actually kind of surprised about that. The brakes are very responsive. I'm able to ride on this guy's ass and not feel bad about it. Yeah. I don't know, the hood kind of cuts off, so it's kind of easy to see where you're stopping at. And of course I'm driving like an idiot right now, because I'm just testing out cars in beamng. It sounds good when accelerating, but like this is what I would expect in the D series, not like a luxury rebadged D series where it's supposed to be extremely luxurious and nice to drive. This is a little bit too loud for that. The odometer's flickering, I have no clue what that's about. I don't know, the power steering is okay. I feel like they could have went a little more Ford-like with the power steering and made it so that you could basically turn it with your pinky. Because that feels really good. That feels luxurious. But I still am getting some feedback from the car here. But it's somehow kind of controllable, surprisingly. I don't think that there's... Okay, there is one, like, four-wheel drive variant of the crew cab, but honestly, I don't think you would be off-roading a crew cab. Guy to my right keeps on drifting into the left lane a little bit, feels like. Yeah, he just ran into my butt. That's just beamng AI for you. And let's do a little crash test. Let's get some speed up. And do a little bit of a pit maneuver on that minivan there. Honestly, that was just like a pit maneuver. My wheel is caved in now, but the ESC is going absolutely crazy. Now, I would expect ESC in a truck like this. I would expect just ABS in all of the D series, even the newer variants. But it's still somewhat drivable with that wheel caved in. And let's get up here to this minivan up here and do a right pit maneuver. The truck has stopped for a second. It felt like it was stalling out or something, even though it's an automatic. Now the driver's side left front wheel is so cambered in that it's just impossible to turn. And the ESC and the ABS are causing my driver's side back left brake to start fading like wild. Honestly, I'm just trying to drive it until I just can't. And so far, it's actually kind of handling it like a tank. I'm legitimately surprised here. But, you know, hard to turn now. Just clip that car, clip that car. It's still driving. I want to try and drive it until I just can't anymore. Just had a head on, the tailgate to that car or truck. Just kind of hit the side of them. My rear left brake is fading. The truck has stopped. And I assume it's because that rear left brake. Let's try to turn off ESC. See where we get. No, ESC is not turning off. There we go. ESC is off. Honestly, I'm not seeing any damage on the rear left tire or wheel, but it's still, the brake fade is pretty insane. The ESC light is off. I'm assuming that's because I turned, or on, but I'm assuming because that's mad at me because I turned it off. Let's do a little... Okay, somehow we're still able to maneuver it fairly well through this traffic. Oh, my power steering went out? And I'm assuming that's because my passenger side front right tire just decided it wanted to die. And the engine still hasn't gone out yet, but the truck is screwed. The engine is still intact. Nothing is wrong with the engine. I was not seeing any coolant issues or anything. That is a good engine. The D-Series 4.5 liter is actually very nice. I used to have a 4.5, I don't know if it was 4.5 liter, in my old 10th gen F-150. Let's see here. So the mod that we just installed was a variant of the MD series, and I can never find the MD series here. I might just have to search it up because I actually cannot find it. It's right here. It's an armored truck variant. Okay. The Aegis MRAP law enforcement variant, and then I think the other one was like an army variant. Now, I am not like a big fan of military vehicles, so I don't do a lot of research on this, but what? We have 4 different benches back here in an octagonal shape, I believe. We have a tow hitch that can hook up to... I don't remember what that type of hitch is called. It looks like we have a spare tire on the right side. And then we have 2 fuel tank steps on either side of the driver's side and passenger side door. And then right here we have just a normal step. And right here, there's no step. There's just the wheel. These doors look like they're bubbled out. That's interesting. That's an interesting door closing sound. But like the map didn't pop up, so I guess it's not broken. Here, we have manual windows. Okay. To be expected. We have police equipment inside. To be expected. We have our differential locks. Trailer air supply transfer case. Of course it's hard to see. It's just armored. And I don't know what type of engine it has. I'm assuming it's that Belasco diesel. Yeah. Oh, it's a heavily tuned. Oh boy. I don't know what that means. I'm assuming that means it's super heavy duty. This baby can go anywhere though, pretty much. We have the wheel straightened out. Let's see what she sounds like. It sounds like what I expected it to sound like. Now, I'm assuming that this is not like a graphics glitch and it's just supposed to be technically covering up the rear wheels, even though it's glitching through. Honestly, this sounds super good. Now, the front tires, I'm not sure how good these would do it, like, anything. These are thick tires, though. Now, this is a manual. So, how much gears does it have? Wait. It's not a manual. My bad. It's not a manual. I don't know. Obviously, it's not going to accelerate fast. It's a diesel. It has a low RPM RPM limit. Turns very slow. The turning is very unresponsive. I wanted to get a quick top speed test to see like how fast. Yeah, the turning is super unresponsive. I want to see how fast something like this could go. We're reaching 40 miles per hour right now. I want to see if we can at least reach 60 or 70. Because I don't know how much gears this have. I'm assuming it's a 5-gear automatic or something like that. Now this steering wheel has a lot of degrees of rotation. More than my actual steering wheel that I'm using right now, which has 920. Because the turning is kind of misaligned. We are going at almost 80 miles per hour. And we hit something. Oh, it is so fun driving this. Oh, the sounds. I'm pretty sure that's the beamng sounds from whenever they added the MD series. That sounds amazing. It feels like whenever you crash this thing, it just feels like it's just a tank. Now, I want to see like how good it performs without any of the diff locks on, no four-wheel drive, just on this kind of dirt patch here. Not having an issue at all, pretty much. Not that I would expect it to. Very heavy-duty suspension, very stiff. It's driving very well on here. This is where it belongs. This can pretty much follow people anywhere. Yeah, that rear suspension, the stiffness of the suspension is not the best for this. Now the rear differential would probably need to be locked because it's starting to slip a little bit. So let's stop the truck really quick. It's still sliding. Let's lock the front and rear differentials, but keep hitting rear wheel drive. I want to see how good we can do. We can take this weird side angle right here. Taking it surprisingly well so far. This has to have a ton of torque. Yeah, it could really do with the four-wheel drive, so I'll go ahead and turn that on. Yeah, very bouncy, very bouncy. It does not feel that bad on the inside. I'm sure if you were actually sitting in there it would be terrible, but like, it doesn't look very bouncy on the inside somehow. And then we get back on the road, and those big tires cause it to have a ton of understeer. My wheel is already locked up and the truck just started turning. So, honestly, I mean, it's a great mod. This is a great mod. I would download it. But it does good at what it does. And absolutely nothing else. It does not do good at driving. It literally feels like a tank. But this brings me into another mod that I want to test out called the Universal Tracks mod. This mod is somewhat new, I think. Hold on. Universal Tracked Vehicles mod. That's what this could use, and I'm pretty sure what this mod does is it adds different wheel variants that add tracks instead of just wheel steer car. So if we go to vehicle config and we go to the front suspension, well, first of all, let's go to the front suspension, front hubs, front wheels, let's just go to basic 10 lug front hubs. Okay, no. Demountable. Okay, hold on. I think I'm going to use the D series for this. Okay. Let's spawn a new one. I want to see where the tracks are. rear track base. Front track base. Yeah, so it looks like the MD does not have support for it yet. But this is a manual, I think. Yeah. But like it turns like crap. But that's what that truck could have used. Oh, this turns horribly. And you can feel every little bump. Seriously, even though this is rear-wheel drive, I'm not losing any traction whatsoever. You just don't understand how hard it is to keep this wheel somewhat straight. This is what the other truck needs. You could literally take this anywhere. This is two-wheel drive. I'm not losing any traction. Turns like shit still, but hey, at least you have tracks. The gaming wheel does not like this. I'm pretty sure my computer might fall over if this shakes any more of my desk. Yeah, this is great. I'm honestly... What? How? Wait a second. I want to see how it does over here in this lake. What? Bro, these tracks are so good. It's almost like the tracks act as a second piece of suspension. I'm sticking in first gear. I'm not even going to think about switching out of first gear. But I'm literally driving a tank. That is amazing. Feels so cool. It is so hard to keep this wheel turned. I want to go up on the angle of this mountain over here, and I just want to ride the angle to demonstrate this. I'm pretty sure this is the inline 6 truck, so it's not very strong. We can just climb up the side of this. Okay. Maybe if we had locking differentials, I don't know, it almost feels like a suspension issue. Okay. Alright. Let us absolutely deck this truck out. We're gonna put on... Okay, well, let's just kind of go through each thing individually. We don't want ABS, we don't want electronic stability control. Let's put a diesel in this thing. No muffler. Diesel fuel tank, no muffler, yep. And let's go ahead and put on a reverse warning beeper with a receiver hitch. No spare tire. Dually short bed. No. Let's just do a flatbed. Honestly, it looks kind of stupid, but hey. We don't want any mud guards, though. Tail lights, yeah. Bed sides. Nope. Yeah, regular cab. No navigation unit. No center high mounted stoplight. None of that. Oh, actually, yeah, we can have that. I don't. We don't want any side lettering. I don't want any badging or anything. I want an early front bench seat. I want a snorkel. I want this thing to go anywhere. Left spotlight. Let's just put on the left one. I'm not going to put on the right one. No trim. Cladding? I guess let's just put on basic cladding. It looks better, but I can't explain how. Windshield. We don't have any heavy-duty windshield options or anything. Let's just give it a black interior, even though you won't really be able to see anything. Front left door, and of course, we want to give it the early door handles. And we want to give it the extended early heavy duty left mirror black. Actually, let's do chrome. Let's go with chrome. Yeah. All right. Yeah, okay, these still have late door panels, though. We just want the basic door panels. And we have no glass options, so early front handle, early heavy-duty right mirror chrome. Hell yes. Off-road cut front left fender. Off-road cut front right fender. I just want to give these as much suspension travel room as I can. Just a normal hood. Normal early dashboard. We will give it an automatic shifter. And we will give it police interior equipment because it's cool or whatever. The police radar. Early front bumper chrome. And I don't want to give it a step bumper, so just early rear bumper chrome. And then there's no cladding to get rid of or anything around there, so we're all good. And now we want a diesel engine. So we're just going to give it the 6.0 liter diesel V8. And we're going to give it a stock ECU. All of that stuff is going to be... Okay, this stuff is going to be ultra heavy duty, like the engine mounts and the long block. But we're going to give it like a early turbocharger, stock oil pan. But we're also going to give it like a diesel 4-speed automatic, torque converter. We'll stick it with medium because I don't know what I'm doing. And we will get a 4-wheel drive crawler transfer case. Now, of course, we want radiator support with a heavy-duty radiator. An early front valance, an early front fascia chrome, and early chrome grill insert. But we do not want a badge because we are de-badging this whole thing. Now front suspension. Independent tracked front suspension. heavy duty front coilovers. This is going to be high. And for the rear suspension, we're going to give it, what did we give the front? Because I already forgot. Live axle tracked rear suspension. Okay, and we give it heavy duty, not off-road. Heavy duty rear shocks. And heavy duty rear leaf springs. And we will give it a heavy duty rear sway bar so it doesn't flip over. And a locking rear differential. And I would like to give it power steering just because there is no way I'm going to be able to steer this without power steering. And we don't have any different track options or anything. Drop hitch, because I'm assuming all of these trailers are going to be super low down compared to this truck. Now we will do some other stuff like getting rid of these fender flares or anything. Yeah. No fender flare. No signals on the side. No inner fenders. I want to make this like as dystopian or whatever looking as I can. And for the color, we're going to leave it with white just right now. But I would like to make it like more matte. Let's do like super... not chromy, or not chromy. Oh yeah, clear coat. There we go. I can turn the wheels easily, let's go! Oh, yeah, steering wheel, we're gonna have to change to be a normal steering wheel. We're gonna lock the rear differential. Can I not lock the front? I'm sorry, I'm spinning so long. Oh, there we go, there we go. Just want to make sure I get that. Oh, this sounds... Oh, it actually turns. What the hell? I think he might be a little angry, guys. Let's lock up all of the differentials, put her in four-wheel drive, and let her go. No clue what it's doing. Okay, the tracks are breaking themselves. Yeah, the tracks are slowly breaking. It could be because of the lock differentials, to be honest. I'm not sure if it actually really likes that. I'm not a police officer. Oh. What? Oh. It's because of the police interior equipment, isn't it? Oh yeah. Nice and slow. I don't know why the engine is idling like that. Let's go in between these two bushes right here. I think, like, over there, there's a spot where there's not a ton of rocks. I'll just jump down that spot there. We can probably make it down this. We're just gonna drive in the middle of the lake. There is no stopping this thing. This engine is not having a good day. Let's full throttle it. I don't know what the engine is doing. But we're going like almost 20 miles per hour in the middle of a river. This engine is cold, my god. The coolant is not anywhere. That's weird. Okay. Oh, is it because of the water? I don't know how I did that. I don't know how this is fun to me. But being able to drive through a river is so funny. I'm literally just a submarine. With the water sounds, it's just a big truck coming through the middle of the river. Okay, I want to see if I can just straight up like climb. Okay. This does not turn very well. Yo, we got the reverse beeping sound. It's not necessarily turning like a tank, because tanks kind of turn like zero turns. They just only power one side of the tracks to be able to turn. Okay, it made it up that part of the cliff. This is really steep. I don't think it's gonna make this. Yeah, there's no way. I mean, that was pretty steep. I'm surprised. Oh, let's put it in low gear. Yeah. I'm surprised. Like, the tracks look like they're gonna break all the time, and they've only broken on me once today. The rev limiter is wild. Oh! I'm pretty sure my tracks are breaking. And let's just slam it into the river over here. Right up the other side. Right over that rock. Right up this hill. Right up that hill. Just running through the middle of the desert. Oh my god! What is the track doing? I'm having to turn my wheel so much right now. Well, with this power steering, I can pretty much just throw it around. It pretty much just takes out the force feedback aspect. Kind of. Let's see if it can just drive through bushes. Looks like it. Normally cars in beamng get stuck on bushes. Let's see about this one. Kinda. It kinda got stuck. We have a rock. My track is kind of... Okay, let's respawn. I'm gonna try to take it up this trail. I kind of want to give it an even bigger engine, but that's probably not going to be the smartest thing. We could almost literally just get rid of our radiator. It is just running so cold. I mean, not necessarily right now, but when we were driving it through the middle of the river, it was driving cold. And that's probably because of the water. I have no clue. I'm going to assume so, but I mean, I'll keep an eye on the coolant temperature during this little off-road trip. And I want to take the trail for right now, but later I want to try, like, driving it up the side of the mountain. Because it can climb pretty steep angles. This engine is almost getting on my nerves. I want to see what happens if I were to like throw in an inline 4 in this. Now I did put on like crawler suspension or whatever. What just happened? What did it get stuck on? Yeah, that's the only issue. They kind of do that. I'm probably going way too fast for this. Just like right over this, absolutely no issues. Just going through that middle part right there, we got stuck. The rest of it, no issues whatsoever. Besides the fact that I'm having to turn a wheel like a madman right now. But, like, this is actually amazing. Okay, let's see what happens when I do something like that. Not really anything bad. I didn't do it too terribly. Oh! Oh. That's weird. Okay, the tracks still like to try to turn like they are actually like normal tires. Okay, she got stuck. She got stuck. Now we need to see if she can climb up the actual mountain, like up here. I'm not gonna try to go all the way up. I just want to see like how far she'll be able to climb up the mountain. We're gonna do it in low gear because like there is no way that this is gonna do it in high gear on 4-wheel drive. So let's just take it slow. Excuse me? Not gonna lie, that was pretty good. That was really good, actually. Okay. More mods. Let's see. Okay, I'm seeing universal train wheels, but okay, actually, crash test dummies. Yes. What? Is there two? Oh, I still had that. Okay, okay. Johnson Valley overhaul. There's another map overhaul. I shared it with my friend Jake. For the East Coast map. Let's see. It was lighter than that. I'm looking like an idiot right now. Yeah, here we go. East Coast reworked by let's see. DJ Modem. Important. This map has a lot of items added, therefore users with the low-end PCs might experience performance issues. I take that challenge. It's on the beamng forums, so it might be it might be on here. It's called let's see. It's not on here. Let's hope that beamng doesn't kill my PC while I'm like not doing it. I probably just like gave everybody my IP address with that OBS link, but you know. Oopsies. Uh-oh. We have a mega link and a Google Drive link. It's never a good sign. I hope the mega link file is still there though. Oh boy. Mega always just looks super stupid with their stupid downloads. They take way too long to download. Like, okay, never mind. They're not terrible. Like, my Wi-Fi speed is, you know, pretty... Actually, we're not going to open up speedtest.net. Hold on. Okay, my Wi-Fi is not that bad. My god. I will actually go to speedtest.net. It cannot be that bad. There's another IP address, so do with that what you will. Oh my god, my internet is actually not that bad. Come on. You're making me look like an idiot. Let's do it on my phone. Is my internet actually that bad? Okay, we're doing it on my phone now. On the same website. And we are getting 600 megabytes per second down. So, it's probably because my stupid motherboard drivers are crappy. I don't feel like updating my motherboard right now. I want to finish this download before I do anything in beamng because like I don't want to crash my game or crash my computer. If anybody was wondering what my PC specs are, we have Windows 10 Pro and i9-12900K. It's not overclocked anymore. I had it overclocked at one point, but I don't think there's a need for it. Asus motherboard, 32 gigabytes of DDR5. And then if we go into device manager, we can see my I mean, that's all the cores. Honestly, I honestly forgot where to find that. Is it under system? Oh, it is. Oh, this looks way better. Yep, 32 gigabytes of RAM. It is literally not even on here. System components. It's not it. I have an RTX 4070 Super. Okay. I will copy the link into beamng after we're done testing this map, because I'm pretty sure I have to like leave beamng to do that. And no, we're not going to use this truck to test it, so you don't need to worry about that. We also have that one map, you know, one of those super realistic ported beamng maps, but I'm scared my computer might actually not be able to handle that, even with the specs I have. We're just going to use my CVT transmission Hirochi Sunburst, I think is what it's called, with the 1.8 liter. I made like a base model to kind of be like like a weird looking Ford Focus thing. Not the hatchback variant. Yeah, like the sedan variant. Honest to God, I kind of want the Ford Focus hatchback. I don't know what kind of engines they have. Hold on. Let's do like generic 2010 Ford Focus Ford Focus SE engine specs. Yeah, it has a 2-liter 4-cylinder. I'm guessing that's an inline 4, not a flat 4. It looks like the Gravel Vortex mod. Vertex mod. I used to have that mod. What? This does not look normal. There's a lot more trees. Okay, let's do the thing. Okay, that's not the button. Let's do the thing. This is the map. It looks pretty similar. Except for these mountains over here. There's actually like roads going up into them, so I might check that out. And all the way down here, we actually have a road. It looks like an airport. So we will test that out. Let's get situated here. We got a long drive ahead of us here. I actually like the idea of adding trees to this map. It makes it look so much better and less barren. The beamng developers, I think the reason that they made this map was because of the popularity that came from the map called Pure Sands, I think. Just a big map of sand dunes, and people loved off-roading and making like aesthetic videos there. Okay, what is wrong with my... It's not, okay, it's not as bad as I thought. I thought my power steering was way too high, like my force feedback strength. I don't know why I said power steering. Let's see if the car likes this. How? We managed to save it and correct it. We're going like around. We're going fast. Oh my god. Well, I mean, it feels like we're going fast. We're not really going that fast. Whoopsies! Honestly, this car does not accelerate as fast as I thought it would. Now, it does have that 1.8 liter with no turbocharger or anything. It does have a sport intake, though. Because I didn't want to make it completely undrivable. I say that as, like, normal people drive Mitsubishi Mirages and stuff. With, like, those inline 3s that barely get to 60 miles per hour. Now, funny part was, I kind of wanted one for a while. Like, the Mirage hatchback. Does this have, like, a speed limiter on it? I say as I crash into them. I have no clue where I am going. Oh, we're almost there! Wait, no, we passed it. Oh, we passed that a while ago. What? We are here. I did not pass it. That did not happen. Alrighty. Oh, yeah. Oh. This car does not, like the ABS, obviously, but I just suck at braking, or, drifting. Wait, is this a ramp? No, that is not a ramp. What is over there? What is this? Let's see what's through here. Oh! Wait, this sound way higher quality? These are some 4K sound effects, my god. Okay, we shall test out the other map now. And just close out beamng really quick. Open up our downloads. Yes, yes, yes. Just do that, because it's not stopping properly. Let's play. Manage user folder. Launch with Vulkan. I play in Vulkan because I like to play with traffic, and traffic just does not work without Vulkan. I mean, it does, but it runs like crap. Okay, they put in a shuffleboard distribution center. That's kind of cool. Let's go to the port. Yo, an air-conditioned taxi is wild. I would never do that to my guests. Make them sweat in the back of the taxi. I've seen these reels and the rims in real life. I swear, they look so good. These are Ibishu rims in the game, but like I swear, I've seen a car with them in real life. In the game, they're called Ibishu. Okay. Let's try running it in Direct 12. Because, beamng does not like that. beamng does not want to run. Oh, Direct 12 is so much more laggy. It's gonna run like crap, but like, if it does not work in Vulkan, I always just test out Direct 12. The map could be like outdated too. Yeah. Well, that sucks. Anyway, I had the idea earlier today to start this stream and like download a bunch of real life car mods, but I'm not risking that. Okay, this map. If this map loads, I'm gonna be very surprised because this is like an extremely detailed, well-made map. It'd be funny if just none of the maps load anymore. That one map just broke beamng. Oh, I can hear it. It's already loaded. This feels like it's loaded faster than, what is going on? Hi. Hello. So this has like sound effects and stuff. This is kind of cool. Now, I heard this is a map where you walk around a lot, so let's get out of the car and let's walk around, because this map is fairly small. It feels like Gary's mod right now. The sausage. This is from a game called Infra, I believe. Very cool map. Check it out. I'm not into maps like this, but it's very cool. I am stuck. I guess that's it for the live stream, because I don't really have anything else that I want to play right now, or anything.